Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a tarot read for today, Tuesday, May 28th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, or the Tube, or not. Totally up to you. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. We're going to use the Intuitive City Oracle because it is my life and my love. Rob Barthelman. Got to love him. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday, a good week so far. I seriously don't think we've ever gotten this card before. It's a little rainy here, but it's nice out. It's a little cool, not too warm. I don't know that we've ever had this card either. What the heck? Five cards on the table. We have three major arcana out here on the table. 8 cards. We're going to do 2 more shuffle throughs. Cards, 10 cards. 11 cards, 12 cards. Okay, we had that yesterday or the day before. 13 cards. Whew. I love it. I love it. I'm loving it. What's it? Okay. Yeah. Wow. It's funny, the bottom of the deck was the Emperor. Top of the deck, 4 of Wands, joyous occasions. The Lovers was 3rd from the top of the deck. Okay, so we've got Five of Pentacles, the Hangman, Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Tower. I like the Tower card. It kind of reminds me of like Harry Potter. Or what is that one movie with Leonardo DiCaprio where the buildings, like when they go into their dream state or whatever? I used to love to watch that movie. We've got the Chariot. Inception. Inception was the movie. Page of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Knight of Wands. Seven of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Six of Swords. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. I know we've got like the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, okay, but I'm just feeling like an energy. I'm not feeling like an actual like sex of a person, okay? So masculine, feminine, take how it resonates. And I will read this as if this is you, okay? But I mean, if this resonates for like a family member or friend or something that they have got going on that you know about. So with the Five of Pentacles, I just feel like you're coming out of hard, like I feel like hardship doesn't even really begin to cover it, honestly. That's the description on the card. I feel like a very dark time. And it's funny because I'm looking at the numbers up there and I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, okay, those should be clocks. And it's almost like, it's not like time stood still. It's like you went to bed, at 9 p.m. on Thursday. And when you wake up, it's like 5 years later and it's a Sunday. And it's like 3 in the afternoon. It's like you lost time. Like you were going through such a state, through such a cycle, such a negative cycle, that you like couldn't pull yourself out of, that you lost time. When you were in the cycle, like you didn't notice because you just thought you were living your life the way you were living your life. Okay? Even if you were like living like a toxic type lifestyle, a lot of booze, drugs, women, gambling, whatever. Spending a lot of money, not having enough money, whatever the case may be, it's like you didn't really notice it. You didn't really give it a second thought. It was what it was. It's your life. That's how it was. But then it's almost like you woke up one day a few years later and you're like, did I really spend the last 5 years of my life doing that? And what do I have to show for it? And with the Hangman, it's almost like you're like recognizing like you need to pull yourself out of something. with the Queen of Swords, informed decisions, right? Like, you're making the decision to change for the better, for what you deem the better, okay? I don't I know people probably think I make judgments. It's not that I make judgments to, like, oh, I'm better than you or whatever the case may be. I just want to make sure people are living the life that they want to live. Like, if you're living your life in a low vibration, and then you see somebody that's like really happy, and they just seem to be at a higher vibration than you, and you're like, well, why can't my life like be like that? Well, it can. If you change, if you grow, if you be better, do better. And you don't even need to be like that person. Be your own person. Just be happier. But it's like you're making that decision to move on. Like, you already lost so much time. Like, you don't want to lose anymore. And I feel like where with the Queen of Cups, like where some people start on their healing journey and they're very emotionally, what is the word, bereft? It's not bereavement. I think it's bereft. I don't know how to say it exactly. Like where they would be stunted emotionally, okay? Like that you're not. Like your emotions are fine. You need to work on other things within your healing journey. To move on, to grow, to change, to be better, to do better. Or that's what you need to work on the most. I feel like it could be either or. Like, for some of you, like, you're in tune with your emotions, and for some of you, you're not. Like, that's what you need to work on the most. With the Seven of Pentacles, like, I said this, I think, yesterday, or the tarot read on Sunday, maybe. Like, take your time with yourself, and don't beat yourself up. You are on nobody else's schedule when it comes to healing yourself, other than your own schedule. And God's, if you believe in God, okay? Like, take care with yourself. Don't beat yourself up because you're not where others are at. Nobody, well, I shouldn't say nobody, but a lot of people are not on the same wavelengths on their journey that others, you know what I mean? Like, everybody goes at a different pace. Everybody's at a different spot on their journey. My cat's crying. With the Tower, there's a minor hiccup, okay? Something with the Seven of Swords, okay? Seven of Swords, the description on the card is dishonesty, and Seven of Swords in reverse is consequences. I feel like because you were in such a low vibrational state and you lost time, and it's not like you didn't know what happened, for those months, weeks, months, years, whatever the case may be. But I feel like some of what you need to work on is just the fact that you were a very dishonest person. Like, you were not only were you not telling the truth, but obviously you weren't living in your truth, okay? So again, like, if somebody would say, like, oh, where'd you grow up? And you grew up, like, in Missouri, you'd be like, oh, I grew up in Hawaii. Okay, dishonesty. But I also feel like you're dishonest about yourself. So, and these are just examples, okay? These are just examples. And if you're dishonest about yourself and who you are, it could, and again, just an example, like, you're telling the world that, like, you're a straight person, but you're really gay. but you're afraid to like come out of the closet. Or even vice versa. Like maybe you're technically bisexual, but you tell everybody you're gay, but then you realize like, oh, I'm attracted to the opposite sex too. You know what I mean? But you don't say anything and you like hide it. But why do you hide it? Because it is who you are. And if your friends and your family don't love you for who you are, then they're not really your friends and family. And that's a whole other can of worms. I just feel like there was a lot of, what is it, closed lips sink ships, okay? So, like, just a lot of things you weren't saying that you should have said, or things that you said that you shouldn't have said. And again, not honest with other people, but not honest with yourself. And of course, the Seven of Swords in reverse is consequences. I mean, there's going to be consequences for that. It's living the life that you lived for so long and then finally realizing, like, I don't want to live this life. And I feel like that was part of your Tower moment. Is looking within and being like, okay, this is how I behaved. This is what I did. And I can't keep doing that. Or I can't keep being that. Like, I need to do and be who I am. And I feel like with the Chariot, like, after you figure that out, like, it's nonstop. Like, the process is going to be nonstop. Like, you're just going to keep moving forward. Again, at your own pace. Take it at your own pace. Nobody says you have to go so fast or so slow or whatever. With the Page of Pentacles, right? Like, you're ready to go. Like if this was a 12-step program for healing, like a 12-step program for substance abuse, like, you would be hitting those step after step after step. Like, you're not afraid anymore to keep going, to move forward, to grow. With the Six of Wands, okay? Like, you feel like you're overcoming that lifestyle, those life choices. You're coming out of it for the better. The Knight of Wands, okay? It makes you getting into a new mindset, a new lifestyle. You start to open up. You know, at some point you start to realize, like, okay, like, I'm still, I'm still healing. Everybody's always healing. I say that every time. But you're ready to, like, experience new things that you might not have experienced before, because you had yourself in that negative mindset, in that one, like, this is it. This is my life. This is how it's going to be. But now the world opens up to you. The world is your oyster. Seriously. With the Three of Pentacles, okay, the description is collaboration. I'm not getting anything romantic. And the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords doesn't resonate with any type of romance. I'm not getting that at all. And I'm getting the collaboration is more with other like-minded people, okay? So, like, maybe like self-help groups or therapy sessions, things like that. Like, people that you can talk to that experience the same things, you know. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, just talking to somebody and making a connection and then realizing, like, oh, we experienced some of the same things, did some of the same things, came out of the same darkness. You know what I mean? That's the kind of collaboration I'm getting. And it's not that, I mean, technically it's not that any one of those collaborations couldn't lead to romance, you know? But I'm not getting that at all. also too, like, the you working with yourself, right? Like, continuing to work with yourself, be in tune with yourself. It's a collaboration. With the Knight of Cups, I feel like as you keep going and going and going, like, now you're able to pursue, like, your dreams, your passions, like, what what do I want to do going forward? What do I want to invest my time in? You guys know, if you watch my videos, you know what I invest my time in. I invest my time in this. I studied tarot and oracle readers for almost a whole freaking year. Almost a whole freaking year. Last year, I probably spent like $5,000 on tarot and oracle cards, and I keep spending money on oracle cards. I should show you. Because I have even more. I did my first video at the end of January, and I showed everybody my room. I should show you because I have even more. I have so much more. I have decks in my car so that I can read on the go, or I can read on the beach if I want. I have decks in my bedroom. I put up shelves in my bedroom so I could have decks in my bedroom, and I do. Like, this is my passion. This is what I pursued, And there's other things like I want to branch out and do. I have a lot of thoughts up here, okay? A lot of bright ideas, but yeah, like, this is my passion. And I just feel like now you can pursue what you want to do with your life. Like, what makes you the happiest? What are you in love with? And with the Six of Swords, it's only just going to get better and better. Because when you start doing what you love, you bring in love. You are love. You radiate love. And it comes to you. Family, friends, lovers, whatever. Like, you surround if you're doing what you love to do and you put out love, you're going to be surrounded by it. You're going to live in it. It doesn't get any better than that. To be surrounded by like-minded people that want the same things. It's very hard to admit that you've been in negative situations, that you've put yourself in situations for days, weeks, months, years, decades, where you weren't at your best because you weren't surrounded by the best. And vice versa. But now you are. So now you can surround yourself with the best. And they can surround them, they can have you. You know what I mean? Like, it's all, like, intertwined. Because you can, don't get me wrong, you can change and you can grow and still be surrounded by, negativity and haters. You can still do that. The thing is there comes a point where you have to let that go. Even though it's not yours and it's somebody else, you have to let that go. Because you can't. Like, even with me, like, I have past family that, like, I just can't. Like, that negativity is so strong. Like, when I'm there among them, like, I just feel like it's sucking the life out of me. Who wants to live like that? The thing is if they were willing to grow and change too, then maybe it would all work out, become copacetic, and it wouldn't be such a big deal. But, like, in my case, like, they don't want to do that. So I kind of have to set myself apart. The thing is do I feel sad about it? Of course I feel sad about it. It's family. But at the same time, like, there's such a relief to be gone from those situations. There's such a relief. because I'm not surrounded by that all day, every day. It's just like when I'm at work and somebody says something negative and it puts that negative mind, like it gives me a negative mindset. I hate that. Like I have to right myself because I don't want to be involved in that. And don't get me wrong, like everybody has negative thoughts, right? Everybody has negative thoughts. It's just a matter of recognizing it and acknowledging it and saying, okay, like let's stop here and move on and think of something more positive, right? Like, okay, we already had this negative thought. Like, let's just go on. Let's just keep going on. I just. Six of Swords, it's a good card. Look at it. I love it. Peaceful, too. A brighter future, but peaceful, too. For sure. I really love this read, guys. It's really positive. I love it. I'm sorry it doesn't have romance. Not the world doesn't revolve around romance. I'm just kidding. I love romance. I love romance movies. I used to read romance books. Those were the first books I ever read. I read like 1,000 something of them. All right. This was your tarot read for today. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope at the very least it was entertainment. Yeah, I'm moving my hands around. I hope everybody has a good evening, and I will be back on tomorrow.